me, Tatiana, the owner of Classify the Hair and Beauty brand. Hold on, I'm sitting a little low. Queen sit high. Hold on, y'all. Oh, okay, there we go. I feel like I'm in there with y'all now. Anyways, hi guys, it's me, Tatiana, the owner of Classify the Hair and Beauty brand. I want to thank you everybody for tuning in today. First of all, I am feeling amazing. We have a elite, I guess kind of a secret event going on today, so I'll try to tune you guys in a little bit so you guys can see what we got going on. But yeah, so everybody that's coming tonight, I'm excited, and thank you guys for wanting to come to our event tonight. And next, I'm just excited because we got so much going on over here. We got a little this, little that. So yes. Anyways, thank everybody for tuning in today. Next, I did just a little bit of something kind of to match what I got going on with my hair again today. So I didn't go outside of the box, but I did like a purple with the pink. No. I did black, not purple. I'm looking at my hair and it just threw me off. So I did a black ombre with the pink that matched my hair. So I feel like I was just in tune. And today my shirt says "Talk is cheap." So if you ain't talking, well, if you talking, it might be cheap. So I may not be talking to you. But anyways, but that's enough. I'm so excited today, you guys. First of all, I'm excited about our special guest for today. I always give it a few minutes so I can kind of load them in. So you guys, thank you for tuning into the live collaboration show. You guys, loading. It's loading. Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you, but the screen is a little frozen. Okay, wait. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me now? There we go.
Hey.
How's it going, everybody?
Wonderful.
Thank you guys for tuning in today. We have our lovely guest for this afternoon. She goes by the name of Trey. She is a branding strategy coordinator and consultant. I don't know why I couldn't say that word. Guys, she's an amazing person. I've been following her, and she's doing some good things out here. But I'm going to let her give a little more about what she does and who she is, and we'll get on and start going on with the show. So, who are you? Where are you from? What do you do?
Yes, I am from California, Los Angeles, California. Born and raised in Cali. I am a single mother, and an entrepreneur. I decided to really follow my dreams and make sure that I'm doing what I'm most passionate about. And that's number one, helping and empowering people in general. But because I want to help everybody, I had to kind of figure out what exactly I wanted to do, like the category of people that I wanted to help, so that I can, number one, make sure that I execute. Number two, make sure that I'm not stepping outside of my boundaries. So with that being said, I work with entrepreneurs and helping them make their business become a brand. And it's beyond just the look, but more so how they move and how they look and feel to the outside world. And then I also have a nonprofit called Marching Beauties, where we work in Watts, California. We kind of float, but particularly we like to be in Watts, in the inner city, making sure that we empower our young girls between the ages of 13 to 17 with our self-development program. Okay. That's just one of the things.
I'm about to say, girl, let me get a pen because I'm trying to keep up. Trying to be like you when I get older.
No, girl.
I love what you're doing. First of all, the reason I reached out to you, I just was like, I've learned, I'm trying to pull back and kind of take a different spectrum with things, like you're saying, with your brand. And when you popped up on my timeline, I was like, oh my God, I got to follow her. She's doing some good things. And then I guess as the months prolonged and started getting this idea for the show, I was like, I want to talk to her because she just, first of all, I see a reflection of me as being a single mother, pushing through, doing what you're doing, an entrepreneur, branding. And it's crazy how you say you're branding. I actually help a lot of people with branding, and unconsciously I'm like, a friend of mine was like, why don't you start branding consulting? I was like, what? She was like, you're really good. You told me how to do all this stuff, and I didn't break my pocket. You made it a lot easier, and I understood it more. And I was like, oh, well, maybe. I said, but let me finish helping you. So, like you're saying, finding the niche where it can more just find out what it is that you're actually going to do, because everybody has great ideas.
Absolutely.
And then they kind of just float off everywhere, and then they get so overwhelmed they never come back to it, and then just quit. Absolutely. So I love what you're doing. So
thank you.
With you branding and going out and doing all these things, and you have a group, which is amazing. It's another thing I see we are connected to. We're going to talk about that later.
Okay.
But what got you started in wanting to get to be a brand consultant and so on and so forth?
Well, you know what? It's actually interesting. When I was about like 12 or 13 years old, I remember like driving on the freeway with my mom, and we would pass this like hotel, and I would always say like, I want to own a hotel. At that time, I had no idea about entrepreneurship, because really I don't come from a background like my family. No one in my family have businesses. So I didn't know the correct lingo or whatever. I just knew that was something that I liked. For some reason, I was attracted to that hotel. Like every time we would pass it, I was like, oh my God, like this hotel, like I'm liking this. And my mom would be like, yeah, you know, of course your mother and your parents are always going to be the ones to encourage you. Yeah, you got it. But I know in the back of her head, she's like, what is this girl talking about? So moving forward, like I realized that giving of myself was never a problem. Like helping people and wanting people to feel good and wanting people to believe in themselves, like that was something that I just always had within me. So as I went to college and decided like, okay, listen, you need to figure out exactly what you want to do. Because if I could have came out of high school and started a business, because let me tell you, in high school, girl, I was doing people's hair, nails. I didn't even know
that part.
Girl, I didn't even know what it was that I wanted to do, but I was like, I'm going to find ways, like, just to, if I have an interest in it, I want to at least try it and say that I didn't like it or it didn't work for me, then to just kind of like push it back, you know? So throughout high school, I tried and dabbled and dabbled in so many different things. And so I went to college for business marketing. So I love the idea, again, of like helping people promote their business, helping people promote what they believe in. However, I wasn't a big fan of like being sold to. So, you know, marketing is like selling to people, like really making them, really your whole reason of getting them to understand what your product does is to make a dollar amount on it. That's pretty much what marketing is, right? So after I kind of learned the background of that, I was like, okay, I like what it represents. I like what it does, but I don't like what it represents in a way, right? So it took me some time to figure out, okay, so what else could you do? So that's how branding came into place, because I started studying that branding are companies such as Nike, Starbucks, or even McDonald's. Like these are companies that they don't necessarily have to do commercials. Like McDonald's doesn't have to do commercials because, number one, you see them on every corner. And just, right, it's not healthy for us. You know what I'm saying? It's all these things that it's like, but they are a household name. Whether you like them or you don't like them, everyone knows about McDonald's. It's a worldwide type of thing. So anyways, I figured, okay, that's what branding is. Branding puts a picture in the mind of the consumer, and whatever their experience is, be it good or bad, then it becomes a household name. And so I want to help small businesses do that. And I think some small owners, they get afraid of that because maybe there's a lot of people doing what they do. And then you have, you know, let's say you do have a desire to start a shoe line. Okay, like how can I fit on the same level as Nike? You know, that fear begins to come in. But you can capitalize and master those things on your level in your market if you do it the right way. And that's what branding is all about. So my whole thing was that. And then I actually, within Marching Beauties, which is my nonprofit, I learned more about it that way. So I didn't realize that that's what I was doing until I looked back and I was like, I wasn't marketing my program to people. I was actually putting the brand in place. Like I was teaching people what it is that we do, why we need their support, why it's necessary to have what we do. And so it's just
you was doing it
unconsciously, right? So now I can look back and I say, I can see where, you know, what helped. And I can see what didn't help. And then I know what to help, you know, business owners who are seeking that same, you know, opportunity. I can tell them like what to do. So in a long story, that's kind of how it came about.
Okay. I I love, like, I just hear like a lot of like things here and there. Like, it's amazing story. Like I said, when I hit you up, I'm like, we want to hear your story. You know, a lot of people are like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm like, girl, I don't know your story. I can't tell it. That's why I asked you to join it. So please inform me. And
right?
I'm learning a lot from everybody I talk to. Like, I promise you, from everybody I talk to, I tell you, if not 1 out of 5 things, I learned something like just new, or how to do this and how to strategize this, and the other. Also with like even with like branding, I'm definitely gonna hit you up, because like I said, even though I know stuff, I've learned in life within the past 2 years, you don't know everything.
No.
So people need to stop saying that they know everything, because the know-it-alls actually don't go far in life. But when you ask for help and understand that you need a team to get to the next level, then you will be successful. And that's what I've decided. You know, I need a team, not a bunch of foes trying to be with a hidden agenda.
Absolutely.
But I need people that are on my team. So God has showed me, you know, to do the live collaboration. And he's like, some people will be on your team to do this, and some people, you know, they may not. And it's okay. But he said, I'm going to show you the people that are going to be there for you. And I swear to God, if I'm not prophesying to somebody on my live, I'm fine. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna call you. We about to do some work to collab together. And just like with you talking, like I said, God was talking to me like, you guys are gonna do some work together, because you guys have a like-minded kindred spirit.
And
if not, you know, you guys can see each other, understand each other a lot more than we ever know. You know, you're in California, I'm in Las Vegas, but we still can do something, even
absolutely,
because
we still neighbors.
Right, we are. Like, it's a jump, hop, skipping away across the freeway.
Absolutely.
But we're working on, me and another young lady, my business partner, I love her to death. She's amazing. We're doing a group called Pretty Broken. And it's kind of similar to what you're doing with the young ladies, but we're just getting a group together, kind of just starting off small so these ladies can feel comfortable. But what our mission is we want to get into these ladies, figure out what the deal is. Because a lot of us women, we're pretty, but we have stuff that we kept inside, and it's breaking us down. And we just kind of masking with makeup and hair and this and boob jobs and butt. But it's an inner thing that has pulled us to want to think that we got to look a certain way.
Absolutely.
So we want to get into these ladies, get them to ground themselves, figure out who they really are, involved before they get like us and be like 20, 30, finally deciding what they are. Let's get you where you are now and evolve you into a better you.
Absolutely.
Into a better standpoint in life. So I'm like, oh, yes, I need to talk to her. Because I already know and see what she's doing is amazing. So I know we can go back and forth probably long-winded and burn each other out. But another question, like you showed me what how do you deal like with me talking to you and finding you and this and that? How do you deal with so many people? I know you get so many people like, I need help, I need this, I need that. How do you get over the obstacle of being a mom, having a nonprofit, working? I see you do you're a motivational speaker and all of that in one. How do you get over that and still stay sane and not, you know, just give up?
Yeah. Wow, that's an awesome question. Okay. So there's 2 parts to that. Number one, like you mentioned, you have to have a team. Mm-hmm. So I understand what I can do and what I can't do. And I had to grow into this person and woman that was okay to say, no, I can't do that. Or no, I'm not available to do A, B, and C, and prioritize the things that needed immediate attention, and to set aside some things that necessarily don't need to be. Now, because, and I'm sure you can relate to this, as an entrepreneur, you want to make sure every part of your business, you know what's going on. And I think it's important to know what's going on. But I also learned that delegation, like at one point I had a team in my organization. It was about 12 plus women. Do you know that I didn't have a clue what to do with them? Like, I didn't know where to place them, what to do with them. And by the time I could figure things out, their time with me had passed. And so I was like, I know that God sent me those women. And because I'm not clear on how to prioritize and when to do this and when to do that and when to say no, I feel like I lost. Do you hear feedback?
Yeah, it's doing something. I don't know what's going on. I can still hear you though.
Okay.
There we
go. So then I realized that I needed to get I needed to assign, like, give my team responsibility, real responsibilities, and trust that if I know that God sent them to me, to be okay with saying, hey, can you do this? And then not micromanaging it or feeling like I have to be everywhere. Because listen, like you said, I'm a mom. So can you take care of this while I go to parent teacher conference? Or can you check these emails while I'm, on social media? I have to go to a speaking engagement. Can you make sure that we have A, B, and C together? So I now have a fantastic, amazing team. I think it's about 10 women that help me keep Marching Beauties in place. Some are board members, some are facilitators, some are mentors. And I had to get to a place where I was okay with other people doing certain things in my business, and to know that my business isn't my business if I don't know how to bring in the masses of people to help me deliver to do what we're supposed to do. And then I have a business coach, right? I have accountability partners that I talk to. I have one that's really consistent. Her and I speak every week, and we hold each other accountable. Hey, why aren't you getting this done? Why haven't you done that? And then my business coach, she's like, hey, you said you were going to do A, B, and C. It's been about 2 days. You haven't did that. So all of those things together help me say, it's time to be a mom and shut things off. I had to do that too. So at a certain time, I shut things off so that I could be a mom. You know what I'm saying? Because my daughter, she doesn't understand all this stuff that I'm doing. She understands it, but when it comes to mommy and daughter time, she doesn't care about those things. So I have to learn how to shut off those particular things that I want to do to focus on my daughter. And then I have to know when to tell my daughter, hey, babe, mama has A, B, and C to do. I have a deadline to meet. Can you give mommy some time? So it comes with a lot. You need to have people that are going to hold you accountable, people that are going to guide you, people that are going to support you, and knowing when to say no, knowing when to say yes, and knowing when to shut the switch off. Because my brain can go all day long. I'm thinking of stuff and things that I can do. And sometimes God is like, chill. The Bible talks about being still. Often we have to be still. And I'm practicing that on a day-to-day basis.
Boy, we got to talk, because some days I wake up with a migraine because my brain is so creatively spinning. And like I said, I learned something new. Like, it's easier said to go to sleep and be still, but it's like, how did you do it? Because I swear, I got my notebook right next to my bed, and I'm like, ooh, that's a good idea. Da, 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 da. So, and then they teach you with like personal development, put a notebook next to your bed because your brain does work. And yes, that's good. But like you said, some days you need to just shut mommy time, work time, stop running, and let me stay focused so I can sleep, so I have energy to help the next person tomorrow.
Thank you. You cannot execute if you're tired.
Yeah, no.
You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you won't be physically doing much, but mentally your mind is going, so you're so tired to even give your child the time that they need. And that's not acceptable for me. So I was like, okay, I have to make some changes where I know, so she'll know she's just as important to me than everything else in my life and more. She's more important than those things. But I would say the biggest tip I would say is, first of all, I used to be involved with everything. I mean, everything. I would probably have 10 different ways I'm making money, right? And I was good at maybe most of them, but there's a difference between, because we're gifted in so many things. So I think sometimes being gifted and knowing what your purpose is, people get it confused. So you can be gifted in 20,000 things, but what is your sole purpose? You know what I'm saying? What is your sole purpose? And then you start realizing that my purpose has to align with what is true in my life today. You know what I'm saying? So if we're mothers, you're a mother today. So whatever you have going on has to flow with that. You know what I'm saying? So I never really wanted to have like a 9-to-5 lifestyle. I thought about it when I was younger, but then as I got older and I had my daughter, it's hard to say I want to do full-time job and be a business owner and a mother. That's a challenge. Something has to go. Well, being a mother can't go, and for me, my purpose can't go. So I had to figure out, what did I want to do? I had to make a sacrifice. But again, you have to feel those things. You have to know, girl, because I have done a little bit of everything. I had a silk screening company I did insurance. I worked at one of the biggest record labels. I just was doing everything, and I was drained, absolutely drained. And then I felt like I look back and it's like, what did I accomplish?
That's a crazy. It's a few words, but it's a big question to ask yourself. Like, what have I done thus far? Like, what can I say? Thus far. Like, that's amazing that you just think that way and do it that way. Because I'm just like, wow. Like, I promise you, some of the stuff I never even thought it like that. But like you said, those are the 3 questions you like. First of all, you can't give up motherhood. I mean, there's some people that do, and that's a whole nother story in itself.
That's another story, yeah.
But that was not an option, like they say failure was not an option. Like, not being a mom and failing was not an option. Like, those 2 things, not even in conversation. Like, I tell my son, I can't is not in our words. We don't speak that in the house. Oh, sorry. My phone is like tweaking. I'm sorry.
Is it?
It's like, it's about to text people and all that. But yeah, it's those things were not an option. To fail, give up, and leave my son. I even took my son with me to school. We went to school way in Oklahoma. I went and took him, uprooted, left California, and went all the way to Oklahoma. Like, and that was just to not quit, not to give up, was not an option. So, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, that was not an option to do any of that. So, like you said, to be a mom, and I decided that the 9 to 5 is not me anymore. And I was like, am I just a bossy person? Or I'm like, because I like things done a certain way. So I'm like, am I bossy? Or is it? And I'm just like, no. I was like, I have to get on a better. And I had promised my son, he said, Mom, you're always at work. And I was just like, to hear that, and to miss certain things in life, I was like, I don't want this anymore. So I knew the sacrifice once I let go of the job that I had. I knew the sacrifice that I was taking to open a store, first of all, and to do all of this, and just, I don't have a big name behind me. So I don't have a big old line behind me of people buying hair. It's just making sure you market well, have faith in God that he did not set you apart to do whatever. But I'm like, okay, God, I'm like, maybe I should just go get like a 3-hour job, this, that, and the other. But that's not realistic. Nobody's going to hire you for just
3 hours.
So it's like, you just got to sacrifice, strategize, write things down, and don't give up. And I see, like, with you, from what you're saying, you work, and I've done probably just about almost everything.
I believe you.
But I was like, I'm not going to burn myself out. And I said, now this is the time where I want to do live collaboration, because with much is given, much is required. And I know God has put me in a step now, like, you got secrets, or you have not a lot of people knew I had a kid at 15. Okay. Not a lot of people knew that it took me hard to do this, and I did this and worked out this, that, and the other. Took my son to school with me. A lot of people still think my mom and my dad took care of my son. No. Wow. Most people that knew me or went to school with me, no. But there's still people even back home, like, they asked my mom, like, she took her kid with her. She was like, I wasn't keeping him. But not a lot of people know that. So my story, giving back, people hearing different sides of the spectrum, I feel like needs to be given back. And that's why we're doing this group. I'm doing all these events. I'm like, and the store, I'm actually now open, like you said, needing a team and to do it, and can't do everything by yourself. Yeah. I know how to do hair and nails and this and that, but I can't do all of that by myself. And I've injured my arm, so I really can't do nothing. So God was like, I'm going to take your arm from you, because you are trying to do everything, and like, no, I got this. And people are here to help you. Sit down, be humble. Yeah. And there's people that need to be helping you. So I was like, okay, fine. I can't do this. I can't do hair. I can't pick up this, and the other. So I've learned. I'm hiring for hairstylists, makeup artists, and eyelash techs, because you can't. You can't. And it's not that I say you can't, but that's one of the things, like, stop, because this is not all you. You cannot do all of this. Absolutely. You can say you can as a super mom, but yeah, you got to be super mom and then run a business. You can't be super mom, run a business, employees, manager, supervisor, co-manager. Calm down. Yeah, you can't be all that. Calm down, Turbo. Yes. Calm down and need some help. So I love what you're doing. I'm definitely want to collab with you. Not even just here. I just feel just the passion and this and the other. I love what you're doing. I followed you and I said, oh, she's dope, and she's a single mom. I got in her dirty too. Adorable. And I know she's probably like, Mom, I want to do this. Just probably just like you, like my son. He's like, I've got him more focusing on school though, because I want him to make sure school. Absolutely. And thank God for a single household. He has not been kicked out of school ever. straight A's and B's.
Love
so
it.
I'm just, proud of myself. If nothing else, I tap myself in the back. Even if I lost my store tomorrow, I say I'm still a good mom.
Okay,
but
that's
I
what
know
I'm
the
talking
hustle
about.
mentality will keep me going, and surrounding myself with like-minded people. That's what's gonna keep me going too. And I need to, like, I never even thought about it, but give me somebody that holds me accountable daily. I need somebody like that. Somebody that's gonna tell me, girl. I call it a reality check, but I need an accountability partner.
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah. And that person, someone that's gonna call you out on your stuff.
And that's what I need. And
Yeah.
I'm open because I'm not so young where I'm like, she always trying to tell me what to do. Like,
Yeah.
no, I'm here like, you so right. I shouldn't have done that. You right. I'm gonna do it this way and help me out. Maybe how should I do it this way? I call my mom. She kind of, but she's like you said. The mom is like, okay, she's just your mom. But
yeah.
My mom is amazing. But I need somebody even more where that's not like my mom that's gonna check me for real.
Yes, yes. And my accountability partner is so, like, she tells it how it is, and I need that. She's just straightforward, and you need that, and you appreciate it, because in business and in life in general, the whole mindset of understanding growth, daily growth, seasonal growth, like all these, you have to grow as a human being. But then there's these other areas in your life that you need to grow in as well. You know what I'm saying? Being a better mother, that's actually sitting down and talking to your children and actually seeing where you messing up, where you could be better. It doesn't mean you're a bad parent, but we all have room to improve.
Continue to learn.
And our kids can teach us a lot.
I taught a few parenting classes, and the parents was like, a lot of these people, they think they know it all. And this lady's like, I know how to talk to my kid. And I was like, okay. I was like, but I said, learn. I was like, I'm not telling you don't. I was like, but learn that your kid is 13 and talk to her as a 13-year-old, but still be her mother. Don't try to be her friend. Like, hey, girl, so who we like at school? Like, no, talk to her and teach her before somebody likes her and pulls her in and tells her liking is the it thing. Like, I was talking to my son. He's like, yeah, something I think I like her. I said, you like what? I said, what you like about her? I said, what you know about how do you know you like her? And he's like, oh, because she don't be asking me for all that stuff. I said, asking you for what? What they asking? Because he's junior high. But it's like, he's like, oh, because they, they be asking for soda and chips. I said, oh. And so my friend was like, Tati, calm down. Soda and chips are a big thing right now in junior high. Like, everybody want their hard-earned money, and they get the name brand sodas and the chips. She's like, I said, yeah, I know. I said, but I still got to make sure what they asking about. But just as, still coming with him, not antagonizing, like, what you mean? No, it's just, what you mean, Chip? What so just learning how to talk to people, learning how to talk to kids, question properly, don't deter your kids into the wrong way, but just, and like you said, falling in line with everything, having somebody accountable for you, making sure you got time for everything. It's just, all of this, I'm just like, she right, because I sure would be doing
but girl,
too much.
That's a time. That's not something that I learned, and there's still challenges, because I don't believe that everything could be balanced perfectly. You know what I'm saying? There's some areas where there's some times where you have to shut off everything for some days to be there with your child. Something may happen at school and they need more comfort. They need more empowerment. You have to be willing to shut those things off. And then, vice versa. So it's still a daily learning. I'm still learning. I'm still, trying to improve myself as a woman, as a mother, as a businesswoman, so it's something that you learn. But I do believe that we have to take more advantage of the tools that we have. And that is like people that we could bring in and, be a support to us in many different ways.
Right. Well, I love everything that you're doing.
Thank you. I love what you're doing.
Oh, thank you. And I'm excited and happy. A lot of people, for you guys don't know, we have never met each other.
No. This will be the first time.
This is the first time we've ever, besides texting and communicating through Instagram, this is the first time we've actually seen each other. We've never physically met each other, but we just connected. Just how this conversation went. Some people are like, yep, no, like short conversation, but I can tell that we could probably go on and on, help each other out, talk and stories and this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
But you guys, we haven't met each other, but you see how good the connection is, because that's what you call attracted to like-minded people. And that's how things work. And I know she's a God-fearing woman. I just see it all in you. I didn't even have to ask, but I know
yes.
The same God that I do, that things will work out. We put it in his hands and stay focused. And so if nobody else told you, from what I've seen and how I've just encountered with you, I am proud of you. You're doing
thank
it. Like
you.
you said, you are still growing. You're a beautiful person, and I can tell on the inside and the outside. You're doing an amazing job as a mother. I see that you involve your daughter with what you're doing.
Yeah.
Same thing, I got my son on some of the videos on my store. So I see that it's not like, oh, kids kind of whatever. Like, you involve your family. It's a family thing for you. And family is big to you, I see. So I see you doing great things. God is saying that you're an amazing woman. And I definitely got to stick with you and listen to what he's saying. And I was like, we're going to talk outside of the live. So let me, one last question. If everybody or anybody needs any branding or business or consulting ideas, where could they find you at?
So you can follow me on Instagram, Branding with Trayonna. And I have a YouTube page. That's where I give out all my free tips. I often have live workshops, and I'm in the process of getting courses, workbooks in order so that you can download them on my website. And then you'll also have a chance to do some webinars. But most importantly, I mean, you can email me from my Instagram page, DM me. I answer everything, DMs and everything. You can get in contact with me. But I do have one-on-one services available. If you live in the LA area, there's a workshop on November the 17th. All the details are on my current post, and you can sign up for it. It's free because I believe in giving back to the community in as many ways as possible. So this workshop is free. It's limited seating, but it is a free workshop.
Okay, I'm gonna try to see if I can make it down there.
Yes, girl, come on.
Releases me to come down and be able to
even if it happens last minute and it shows no tickets available, you just hit me and we'll get you in there.
Okay, all right. Yes, I definitely got to come. And we can definitely sit down and have coffee. Even though I don't drink coffee, but we'll figure something out. I thank you.
Thank you, sweetie. So let me tell you, I appreciate what you're doing. Thank you for allowing business, women, men to get on here and just connect with you, and you showing how important it is for us to come together and to support each other and to let other people know what we're doing. And I just love what you're doing. Keep doing it. Keep moving. If you need any help with the young girls and that what you guys are doing, hit me up. I'm here and supporting you in any way I can.
Yes. We're gonna do a few here and then do probably a luncheon or something like that when we get it more. And then we're gonna do the next one because my mom works in California. She's like, I wanted something like that out here. So so once we finally get the kind of get the flow of things out here, we'll definitely be like, hey girl, I'm bringing it here. This is if you have 2 girls that you want, that you feel that from your group that you want to get them involved in what we're doing. Here's a luncheon. This is how we're doing it. This is what we want to do for you. So I just tell anybody, if you guys are doing amazing things, whether it's big or small, please DM me. Be appropriate. I got to check some of y'all people hitting my DM. So please be appropriate with what you're doing and how you guys come and ask. But it's all business related. I love everybody and what they're doing. I'm so proud of you. We definitely will connect and where we're going and moving forward. And thank you, everybody. You have a good day.
You have a wonderful day.
I'll let you know when it's on YouTube and connected for you. Okay, love?
Okay, perfect. Okay, enjoy the rest of your day.
Bye.
Bye.
So thank you, everybody, for tuning in to the live collaboration. If I haven't hit you up in your DM, please look forward because I will be hitting you up to see if you want to do a good 3 to 5 minutes. If it's shorter or longer, it's up to you. I can't tell you if you're long-winded or not. If that's what you want to do and you want to let us know about your story, please do that. I love everybody. I thank everybody for tuning in, staying live, fly high, and just, this is what we got to say. Because the next person can help the next person, and I am about helping the next person, and I'm tired of people being so, I'm this, because I do this, and I don't have time for this. Everybody has time. You can make time. All I'm asking for is 3 to 5 minutes. Everybody has time out of their day. So I love you guys. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Please stay tuned for all these events and things that we have going on. Look at my page. You guys follow me on our YouTube channel. We have our videos up from last week if you missed it at Classified, the YouTube channel. Classified Hair, the YouTube channel. Tatiana, CEO. Tatiana. And thank you, everybody, for tuning in. And, okay, sorry, my Instagram is tripping. Somebody don't want me to be great today. Anyways, thank you guys. I'm out of here. You guys have a wonderful day. Facebook Live, I love you guys. Thank you guys for still hearing, even though you can't see. Instagram Live, thank you guys for tuning in. And if nobody told you guys today that they love you, just know that Tatiana from Classified the Hair and Beauty Brand loves you. And that Laurel's eating all my chicken over here. Anyways, you guys, bye. Have a good day.